Alright, alright. Hello, I'm Mike Gore, and welcome to the final episode of our perfect playthrough of ToeJam Earl. We have completed every other level so far. Let's get all 25 levels. We have 9 ship pieces. Let's bring this final game, this silly ass game, to its proper conclusion. Alright, so far I haven't dropped any frames on this second attempt. I have to watch it before I go. Huh. Throwing out the dangers here. Alright, let's... It's too close. Our bees flying all the way up there from space. Oh. Probably fill in all these other different maps. Right, I'm gonna... This opportunity to pass this guy. That NPC's is not dangerous to us. She's actually kind of hard. She's actually one of the helpful Earthlings. Pick up that randomizer. Huh. So what's going on with that squares? All right. Wait a minute. Alright, near the end of the game. It's the file ship piece. There's no elevator to the next floor. There it is! The final map build up. Yeah, I might as well use this opportunity to show off every map. Oh, shit. Huh? Just to show that I have accomplished everything the game has to offer. So yes, this ridiculous game that took probably 24 hours of continuous playing just to beat. With breaks in between, of course, to achieve a perfect playthrough of this game. Yeah, there is absolutely no chance in hell this game can be beaten in such a way. There is a chance in hell that anyone's going to achieve a perfect playthrough of ToeJam Earl on actual hardware. That's just not possible. Well, maybe it is possible with a lot of preparation, but you basically need to know how to manipulate the Santas to spawn in via Earthlings. Here, because of that, because you are so hard capped on items, Santa stops appearing of his own volition at level 14. After level 14, he doesn't respawn in once you leave the level. I just want to show off that, yes, I did get all maps. So I'm just proving to you guys that I've completely filled in every single map of the game. For any one of you guys, and I need a ton of Icarus swings, which means I need a ton of Santas. You're hard capped on how much money you can carry before the game just underflows it into the negatives. You're hard capped on the amount of items you can carry. At least I haven't had too much in the way of drop frames after maybe a split minute that I wasn't looking. And oh yeah, in the later levels I had to clear all the enemies so I could get all the Santa presents unimpeded. And the only way I could think of in order to break up the monotony of such a perfect playthrough is to break it up based on what chip pieces I'm picking up, which led to some really abnormally long early episodes and then some abnormally shorter later episodes. That's a first for me. Usually when I'm doing these lengthy multi-part perfect playthroughs, the earlier episodes are shorter, the longer episodes come later when I'm trying to squeeze as much details as possible. This is because longer episodes are usually going to be, the longer perfect playthroughs are mostly RPGs. You know, like Phantasy Star, like Shine in the Darkness, like Sword of Vermilion, like Landstalker, like Xenoblade Chronicles, the 5th edition, which I have to get around to doing soon. Should not complete everything here. Enemies, I hate those balls. I think they're like burrow dogs or something. No, they look like dogs burrowing underground. They don't look like moles or gophers. By the way, Avery. So, yeah, when I found out that Santa despawns once you pass the level that he would normally appear in, I basically had to pivot to other directions in order to achieve a perfect playthrough. And oh yeah, there was only one missing ship piece left. Of course, level 0, which we've already visited. Eliminating sand gives us an extra life. It's just one lonely hula dancer, so she's not really a threat. Oh yeah, we could heal up our damage. Because we made it to the bottom floor, we can cycle all the way back here. I'm just gonna cut the chase. Here is the final piece, the Hyperfunk thruster. German. I did it! We get the skill out cutscene and we But there's still one more level left for us to complete. Crank it. Just want to show that I had 100% every single level in the game. We also unveiled the contents of every item in the game. Making it out of the Milky Way galaxy here, game design. Yeah, this is proof that we have officially beaten the game. I thought this game was okay. This isn't really perfect playthrough material. And it's proof, and it shows. There's no save feature, there's no password feature. So you are intended to beat this entire game in one sitting. So what I was doing in order to achieve a perfect playthrough is completely unnatural and completely antithetical to what a perfect playthrough should be. Oh yeah. There is one other level, and I did say there is one other level for us to complete. We are on the planet Funkotron, and spoiler alert, we can't use any items anymore. So this golden path here, our home planet Funkotron, it's just a little bonus. So there's two islands in the far northwest corner and one on the far southeast corner. That's worth a visit. There are no hostile Earthlings for us to worry about on this planet. That's something we have to worry about. We don't have to worry about until the sequel, which is part of the Sega Genesis Classics. Welcome home. Okay. You made it! No dialogue here. Most impressive. You cuz, what's up? Oh, he must be a cousin of ToeJam. My hero! Rock! Definitely jamming. This guy doesn't say anything. Let's go over here. Trixie's. Oh. Trixie's waiting. What's up? Alright, so. There's an island in the far northeast. We just have to follow these flowers. Seems like we can hold our breath indefinitely underwater. I mean, we don't have a health bar anymore. And yeah, it's just this tiny island, there's nothing there. By the way, this is also the only level in the entire game that we cannot access the map to. Of course, it's also the only level in the map that doesn't have a bottomless pit in it that we can fall off to return to a previous level. Once you nab all the ship pieces, that is it. That is pretty much it. Your rank, your number of lives. Trixie is waiting. Now, who is Trixie exactly? Good. You're famous. So all the aliens of Funkotron are cheering us on. Jolly good show. So So, there are no items left to collect. We can't use the items that we picked up in the previous levels. Welcome back. What did you bring me? What did you bring me? They're all just saying the same thing. That kind of sucks. Right, this flag here. This ain't it. Happy days! Doesn't say anything. Hey, where's my money? Ooh, you owe money, ToeJam? Yo, cuz, what's up? Let's go down here now. So yeah, this game was not Make-A-Wish. Fallon speaks too? So who is Trixie? There is an island on the southeast corner of the map. It's really far away. If I were to just do it without using life preserver or something like that, I definitely would be drowning by now. I probably would be drowning quite a few times. Trixie's Island. Alright, let's take a look at Trixie, who's an alien mermaid. Oh, I've been so lonely. Oh, I've been so lonely. So Trixie's that kind of gal, huh? Yeah, I'm a little old to be chasing babes. I'm now in the east. Yeah, given my position in life, I'm more of a hookup type. I should probably be a more hookup type of guy, but really I think I'm in the settle down type of age. So let's make our way back to the path. Crack? Rupture. What did you say? It's not a rapturous jubilation or something like that. I've never heard something like that, Meat Otter. I'm gonna faint. So if there's anybody else here, doesn't look like it. It's kind of interesting that there's this post-game level that's pretty much just ToeJam's family and there's Earl's family. What took you so long? Yeah, because I played just ToeJam alone. Excuse me. Earl had to stay behind, but there we go. Bust a move, ToeJam. So that is it for ToeJam Earl. Could still sneak around if I wanted to. So I hope you enjoyed this perfect playthrough of ToeJam Earl. So after the end screen, so why are we not ending? Is that really it? There's no tile screen transition? I'm gonna say I'm a little disappointed. Let's try this again. Oh, Rapturous Jubilation! Alright, got to the end. There's gotta be something else I have to do in order for the game to end. Oh, I've been so lonely. Because it just seems a bit anticlimactic. Because otherwise, we've pretty much achieved a perfect playthrough of this game. Having accomplished everything the game has to offer. All 25 levels, their maps completely filled in. We've uncovered the secret level twice, including one time to show everything off at the end. We uncovered the contents of every single present in the game, which is everything but the mystery present, which remains all question marks all throughout because it's a completely random present. We even underlapped the presents. I think, what took you so long? I think even Earl's parents will comment if you played as Earl. Or if you did the 2-player co-op, which I didn't. So this gold road basically operates the same way as the normal streets in any of the other levels that you can run it, that you run a little faster on these. So yeah, I think this game was alright. Because this game was not designed with a save or password feature in mind, because it was designed specifically to be beaten in one sitting, what I did could be considered a completely unnatural playthrough of this game. A perfect playthrough of ToeJam Earl is completely unnatural and non-hypothetical to this game. And I think I've done everything. Yeah, there's nothing else for me to do. I've tried everything and the game just doesn't end. There really is nothing left for us to do. Like, that pretty much goes to show. Go here. Go inside this house. This house. I'm guessing that's Earl's. Oh, I think that's just the game. So I'm just gonna end it here. That is ToeJam Earl in the books, and I don't really have enough time for another multi-part perfect playthrough. Maybe Fatal Labyrinth, but I would be cutting it really close. And speaking of Fatal Labyrinth, these games right here are the last remaining Sega Genesis games I have left to complete as in Sega Genesis Classics. Oh, silly me. So yeah, just these games. That is it. And once all these games are completed, that will be it for Sega Genesis Classics, my compilations. I still have a plethora of Genesis games on actual Sega Genesis hardware left. I still have the Ooze, I still have the Echo the Dolphin games. And I still have my Sega CD games. By the way, if you want to know why Game Ground, where's Game Ground and all this, here it is. I just did not have enough space for that game, so I had to take it out. Spoiler, I will be working to complete that game in the near future. And speaking of the near future, I gotta give you guys some updates here. I will not be here tomorrow or Thursdays. In fact, I will not be here for any live streams on Tuesdays or Thursdays going forward. I am beginning college tomorrow. I will be beginning my fall semester in college tomorrow. So that will be it for me in live streaming. But I will have some. But I will be pre-recording some perfect playthroughs for those 2 days in the near future. It's only gonna be 4 pre-recorded perfect playthroughs though, plus another 3 or so games for weekend rentals, because the last weekend of Summer Sega is gonna be Labor Day weekend. It will also be the end of Summer Sega. So I hope you all enjoyed my perfect playthrough of ToeJam Earl. I think I'm done with this collection, at least for this summer. There's nothing else for me to do. Vector Man 2... I mean, I still need to beat Virtua Fire before doing Virtua Fire 2. I have Vector Man 2. Vector Man 2? Dynamite Heady, Alien Storm, and Golden Axe 3, Game Ground, Kid Chameleon, they're all a little too long and difficult to achieve a perfect playthrough in. Especially since they're all meant to be done in one sitting. Same goes with Fatal Labyrinth, though I could give it the ToeJam Earl treatment. I will be kind of close if I do a perfect playthrough of Fatal Labyrinth now. beyond Oasis, like Crusader, the Fantasy Stars, and Shine Force games, I don't have in ToeJam Earl and Panic on Funkatron. I don't have time for those games either. Uh, so what do I have left? Getting Ground is probably one of the few I can do. I actually have time for. You know what? I still have a couple Genesis games I could do. NHL 94 and Eliminate Down come to mind. It would take a few attempts to complete. But I already know what I have in mind for tomorrow and Thursday's perfect playthrough, as well as next Tuesday and Thursday, as well as weekend rentals in general. I will get around to doing those, at doing the live, doing the commentary for those perfect playthroughs. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy my perfect playthrough of ToeJam and Earl. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel. I greatly appreciate, and I hope you're all looking for what I have left to wrap up for Summer of Sega 2025. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gordon. Sign out.